Hi everyone! Welcome to our second video. So a while ago, we actually tried to have our Zoom meeting. However, medyo nagka-technical problem on my part. I wasn't able to restore my Zoom settings. That's why we were not able to have our second lecture. With that, I decided to record na lang the lesson. Okay, so let's have your second module. And your second module is all about linear growth model and your exponential growth model. Okay, what are growth models? It says there that it is used to forecast outcomes. Okay, just like your explicit formula that you need to find for a formula to find for your nth term. Okay, this one is pretty much the same. The difference is that it is actually in a problem-solving form. Unlike your explicit formula na number patterns lang siya. Okay? Let's start with your linear growth model. So for linear growth model, it says there that it describes the the relationship between two quantities that shows constant rate of change. And we have the quantity P sub 0 to be your starting time. And it grows in every D period. Okay? Then the quantity after n time period is determined by a given equation. So make sure that you are going to memorize this. Okay? For linear growth model, it should be P sub n is equal to P sub 0 plus dn. This is not your this is just going to be your basis on how you're going to create your linear growth model. Pero it does not mean na ito na yung gagamitin ninyong model. Okay? You need to find for it. With that, let's have your example number 1. Okay? According to your module, it says there, the population of Sus philippinensis. What is that? It is actually a type of a boar na extinct. Okay? In a protected forest was measured to be, what? 885 in the year 2013. Let's place that one on your given. So, in the year 2013, what is the population of that particular boar? Sus philippinensis, it is 885. Okay? And then, it was measured again in the year 2018. So, 2018, what's the population? It was 990 already. Okay? The question is, if the population continues to grow linearly at this rate, what will the population be in the year 2025? As you can see there is already a hint. Okay? Paano mo malalamang exponential o kaya linear ang gagamitin mo? There's already a hint there. Grow linearly. Okay? Therefore, you will use your linear growth model. And the question is, what would be the population in the year 2025? Yun ang hinahanap natin or yun ang unknown. Okay? So, the first step is to create your linear growth model. Again, this is not your model yet. You need to substitute your values. Okay? So, let's start with your equations. P sub 0 here, P sub 0 is your initial value. Initial value. What is your D? D coming from your arithmetic sequence is your common difference. Diba? Yan. And then your N is your time or your period. Okay? Please take note of that. Next, let's now try to create your model. So, P sub N, on our problem, what is the initial value? We're talking about your population. At ang pinakauna, we have your 885. Okay? Let's try to put that one, 885 plus, okay, plus D. What is D? This is your common difference. So, unlike your arithmetic sequence that you're going to just simply subtract your second term to your first term, in here, all you have to do is to find for the rate of change. And how is that? Okay? So, D is going to be the change in quantity all over your change in time. And on our problem, What particular quantity are we pertaining about? We actually pertain to your population, which is that. Okay? Please use the larger value first para hindi tayo mag-negative. So, we have 990 minus 885. Okay? All over your time. Time natin. On our problem, we have those years. So, dito, hindi natin to muna gagamitin kasi this one is your unknown. Okay? Always use the given first. And you will always use the larger value. So, we'll have 2018 minus 2013. Simplify the values. 990 minus 885, the answer is 105. All over 2018 minus 2013, the difference is 5 years. Simplify 205 all over 5, the answer is 21. Okay? So that is your D. Again, what if your answer is not an exact value? Kunyari, it is 21.4. For example, always round off to the nearest whole value. So this will be 21. What if your answer is 23.7? Always round off to a whole number, this will become 24. Bakit ganun? Because this is just a forecast. It's not actually an exact value. Okay? So, growth models are just forecast, used for forecasting events. Yan. So, your D on our problem, first problem is 21. So, let's just put it here, 21. Okay? And then, we're going to attach your N. Yan. Again, just attach your N. So, this one, P sub N is equal to 885. Sorry. Is equal to 885 plus 21N is your, what? Linear growth model for problem number 1. Of course, it won't end there because the problem is this. So, it says there, in the year 2025 daw, what is the population? Using this model, ito, okay, we are going to answer that. And how? You need to find for this. Tama. Tong N na to. Paano natin hahanapin si N? N is always we always get N from your starting. Starting to your problem. Okay? Therefore, it's going to be the problem or the unknown minus what? The starting time. 2013, not 2018. Kasi ang P sub 0 natin is in the year 2013. Please take note of that. So, it's 2013. Okay? Try to subtract that one. 2025 minus 2013, the answer is 12. Therefore, after 12 years, yun yung meaning nun. So, after 12 years from the year 2013, what should be the population? Okay? The substitute P sub N is equal to 885 plus 21 times 12. Ganun lang. Okay? You may use your calculators so that we can see. Ikikiin ko na para sa inyo. Para diretso. Okay. So, we have 885 plus the quantity 21 times 12. Yan Binibidyo ka na din para pa magkakaparehas tayo ng sagot. Sorry. Equals. Answer is 1,137. Therefore, after what? T sub 12. After 12 years. By the way, change this one. It should not be P sub N. It should be P sub 12. P sub 12. So, after 12 years or P sub 12, the population would be 1137. The forecasted population. Let's verify it on your module. Tama. So, on your module, yeah, therefore, it's 1137. Okay? So, that is how you do your linear growth model. So, for your problem number 2, okay, yan. Sabi dyan, the cost in pesos of a gym membership for n months was described by that particular equation. So, meron na tayong equation. What does it tell us? Okay? What does it tell you? So, ito na. Equation daw natin we have. This is example 2, ha? So, for example 2, the linear growth model is already given. P sub n is equal to 700 plus 300 n. This is your linear growth model. What does it tell you? First one, this one, initial value is 700. P sub 0 is 700. So, the beginning membership is 700 pesos. Nakuha? And then, it means that, okay, 700 plus 300n is the initial cost. Every month, it increases 300. Okay? So, there is an increase of 300 pesos each month. Kasi this one is your common difference or your CD. So, there is an increase of 300 kada isang buwan. Yun yung meaning nun. Okay? So, this is your linear growth model. Yan. So, for your enhancement for linear growth model, try to answer this. Okay? For the enhancement. So, sagutan natin. Number 1. So, it says there, Marco currently has 20 money trees. Okay? So, what is 20 again? That is your P sub 0. Kasi yun yung starting natin, tama? So, we have 20. Okay? Next, write a formula for the number of money trees Marco has. Use the derived formula to forecast the number of money trees for the next 5 years. Each year, he plants 5 more. Okay? Let's have that. Each year. Okay? He plants 5 more. Alright. So, ano bang meaning nun? Pasok na yung comprehension natin sa problem solving. Okay? So, there is no time here. Let's assume. I-assume natin. So, for example, on our P sub 0, tama? Starting natin ay 20. And then, sabi doon, each year. Sorry, it should be each year. Kada isang taon daw. So, after a year, magkakaroon ng 5 plants pa. So, 20 plus 5, it's going to be 25. Tama? Therefore, there is a difference of how many? 5. Therefore, your common difference is going to be 5. Yun ang meaning nun. Okay? Since wala tayong change in year or time. Okay, now, let's try to derive the linear growth model. So, P sub n is equal to, what is our starting quantity? P sub 0 is 20 plus, what is your D again? D is 5. Paano mo nakuha yung 5? Coming from this. Each year, he plants 5 more. Okay, so we have 5. And then, just attach n. So, this one is your what? Linear growth model. Ganon. Okay? Let's answer the question. Sabi doon, how many money trees? Okay? Try to derive a formula and then find or forecast the number of money trees for the next 5 years. 5 years. Therefore, that is P sub 5. 5 years. After 5 years, ilan na siya? So, 20 plus 5 times, kung anong nilagay mo dito na n, yun din lalagay mo doon. 5 times 5. Okay, so the answer would be 20 plus 5 times 5, 25. So the answer, we have 45 money trees. Okay, which is just the same with that. Yan. Next, let's have your second problem enhancement. So it says there, Pam is a disc jockey or a DJ. For every 2 months, she buys 4 new albums to keep her collection current. She currently owns 212 albums. Currently owns. Therefore, that is going to be your P sub 0 or your initial value. Starting. Okay? 212 albums. Write a formula for the number of albums Pam has. How many albums will Pam have after 2 years? Okay? Sulat natin. So, every 2 months. Tama? So, every 2 months tayo. And then, it says there, 4 new. Okay? So, kung ang P sub 0 natin, P sub 0 ay 212. Yan. Since ang interval natin each month lagi, di ba? Kasi ang linear is actually dapat ang interval niya is always 1 year. So sabi dito, kung ito yung month ngayon, for the next month, P sub 1, hindi pa madadagdagan. Tama? Kasi nga every 2 months. Every 2 months. Therefore, after a month, still the same. However, after 2 months, that's the time that you'll add 4. So, 212 plus 4. So, we have 216. Okay? So, as you can see, there is a change here. And there is a time here. Alright? So, how much is the change? Okay? So, how will you get D? So, how you get D here? So, change in Q all over change in time. Ma'am, bakit dun sa una hindi natin ginamit to? Kasi kahit ganito mo yan. So, we have D. Change in Q all over change in time. So, change in Q, we have 25 minus 20. Change in time. Check natin. 1 minus 0. Okay? 1 minus 0 is just 1. Therefore, still go back to your 5. Nakuha? So, in here, so, rate of change, we have 216 minus 212 all over, what is the time? P sub 2, and then P sub 0. We have 2 minus 0. Okay? Simplify, that is 4 all over 2 or simply 2. So, that is your D. Okay? Now, let's try to write the linear growth model. Therefore, the model is going to be P sub n is equal to, what is our P sub 0 again? It's 2, 1, 2 plus 2. Saan natin nakuha si 2? Here. 2 times n. Okay? There. So, that is your linear growth model for the problem. And of course, we're not yet done. Kasi the question is, how many albums will Pam have after 2 years? Our problem is months. With respect to months. Now, we need to convert. How many months are there in 12 years? Oh, louder. I cannot hear you. So, we have what? 24. Therefore, we're trying to find 4. P sub 24 is equal to 212 plus 2 times 24. Okay? You try to key in that one on your calculator. So, we have 212 plus, okay? We have 2 times 24. Okay? What is the answer? We have 260. Yan. The same with your module. Therefore, P sub 24, we have 260 albums. Always attach your unit, of course, since we're dealing with your problem solving. Hopefully, this video helped you understand your linear growth model. If in case you still have questions, okay, you try to, use other resources. Kapag di nyo talaga maintindihan, you ask your question sa messenger natin or message me personally. Okay? That will be all for linear growth model. The next video is all about your geometric growth model naman. Thank you so much.